Bart, you didn't write this song in 10 minutes. It took a lifetime. How'd you do this?
In this week on the countdown, in the #1 slot.
This song already means so much to so many people.
This is the #1 most requested song on the station.
The song inspires such hope, and that's what we're trying to capture.
Great spiritual message with great spiritual impact. The idea of grace, we can talk about it, but to see it in the film is really beautiful.
I don't leave many movies feeling the way that I feel right now.
I love a really good story, but I go to the movies to feel things. And they're telling a great story.
There's something special about this project. I Can Only Imagine is the best-selling Christian song of all time. But no one knows the story behind the song.
The most exciting thing I'm looking forward to is those that never heard of the story.
We were just amazed that it hadn't been told and that we were the ones that got to tell it.
This song that really touched the world, it was written by this kid from Texas named Bart Miller.
I'm gonna teach you something, Bart.
Dreams don't pay the bills. Nothing good comes from it. All it does is keep you from all this. From knowing what's real.
The only thing that sets me apart from you or anybody else is what I've lived. And it's the hope that all that I had to go through isn't done in vain.
We began to hear more about Bart's story, and just a very interesting, complex father-son story.
Bart wanted to be a football player because his dad was a football player. Freak accident, junior year of high school, broke both his ankles, and he had to take an elective. It's his music teacher, played by Priscilla Shire, that first realizes that this kid has a gift, like a real gift.
When I read this script, I was so excited. I had chills on my arms, literally, because you're so excited about seeing how this story is going to play out.
Miss Spencer, you can't do this to me. Okay, you don't understand. Millards play football. Millards do not sing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
More and more, Bart realizes that he loves music, but it creates tension with his dad, because his dad doesn't understand it, dad doesn't believe in it, and this guy with this huge personality and this huge sense of humor, you know, had a tough life at home.
Mercy me, that can't be his real voice.
Until when Bart was in high school, his dad found out he had terminal cancer.
How long you saying I got?
His kind of dying wish was to reconcile with his son.
I want to make things right with you and me.
It's very uplifting about how one can really have a complete change in one's heart and how much you can move the earth with that. That doesn't happen very often.
It's all about the redemption quality of the whole thing. It's the fact that if the gospel could change that dude, it can change anybody. So much so that to this day, that's all my life is about. It's because of what happened to my father.
Finally, he sat down and one day he wrote a song for his father. And then that song went on to be what we all know it as.
People love this song. People feel this rush of hope when they hear this song. And that's what we want this movie to be, to give people hope.
It's interesting, it's compelling, it's real, you know. It's not just about I Can Only Imagine, it's about Bart's spiritual journey.
And obviously Bart wrote the song for his dad, but without going through the journey that he went through with Shannon, now his wife, I don't think you have the song.
It's a boy loving his father, a boy loving Christ with his whole heart. That's such a powerful theme in this movie because you literally watch his heart transform.
I've honestly felt this is the greatest Christian film I've ever seen.
This is a powerful story that is going to impact lives all over the world.
My dad was a monster, and I saw God transform him from a man that I hated into the man I wanted to become. I wrote it for my dad.